I did this activity with Google. You know what happened? Yes, all of them went here. Every single one of them came here. 35 Google people, and they all go over there. And when they went over there, they all started laughing, right? They're laughing. And I said, why are you guys laughing? And one of them said, we now know why nothing ever gets done. We now know why nothing ever gets done. And of course, what they meant was that the originators have no problem coming up with lots of ideas. Originators can generate ideas very, very easily. But there's a big difference between having an idea and actually implementing it. I think you'll agree. I also did this exercise with the Tata group in India. You probably know very famous Tata group. Someone's a Tata person, no? No, the Tata group anyway. They were pragmatists. Yeah, but this is the thing. There were 50 Tata people, young Tata managers, 50 of them. All of them, more or less, said they were pragmatists. Now, this is very interesting for the company because they realized that with their recruitment and onboarding strategy, they had done such a good job of defining who they wanted to join the company in terms of what kind of human capital did they want. They could be very precise. You know, the person has to have this, the person has to have this, the person has to have this. And of course, what they realized was that because they became so prescriptive and detailed about the attributes of that particular human capital, they actually, without realizing it, destroyed diversity. They destroyed diversity. And of course, when you do that, if you only have pragmatists, the business will go along quite fine. But if you're really looking for some spike in innovation, then you need originators. At the same time, sorry originators, but you guys have a tendency a little bit to be a bit crazy, yeah? Originators. We need these guys here, the conservers, who are very calm and very sensible, and they can ask the really important questions like, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? How much is this going to cost, right? So as I said at the beginning of this session, conservers are not anti-change. They just want to do the change process in a particular incremental way. Nothing wrong with that. So my final point about this activity actually is that when you think of the human capital in your organization, what you need to try to do is have a wonderful mixture of all of these types. You need conservers, you need pragmatists, you need originators.